hands and just start to breathe in and out through the nose. Feeling the heat between the palms, feeling yourself getting grounded into the hips. And just allowing yourself to let go of what came before and allowing yourself to let go of what comes next. Come into the body, come into the breath. We'll take a deep inhale in as we bring the hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll take a deep inhale in to tune in. Om. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, hold the breath. Take a moment to seal your lock up and in, holding a number 1, number 2 up the spine. It's like you're pulling a Kegel. Pull the navel in, inhale a little more. Push the palms tip to the upper palate of the mouth. Exhale. Hands to the knees, spinal flex, inhaling the heart forward, exhaling as you round back into your spine. The idea here is to push your heart and your lungs through the shoulders so that every time you inhale, you increase your lung capacity. Because when we increase our lung capacity, with every breath, we can get more oxygen into the lungs. And when we can get more oxygen into the lungs, we get more oxygen into the bloodstream. When there's more oxygenated blood, the more vital, the more clear, the more purposeful, the more creative, the more immortal you are, quite literally. So inhaling in and really filling up that chest and heart, and exhaling back. Here for about another 90 seconds. So feel free to take it nice, slow, and deep, or you can always increase the speed. So if you've got some nice big breaths into your lungs already and you want to kind of pick up the breath into a breath of fire rhythm, which is what it's most similarly to, then you can move your spine quicker. You just still want to make sure that your inhales are synchronized whenever you move forward and your exhales are synchronized when you move back. 60 seconds here. Your own rhythm, just warming, heating the spine up. Last 30 seconds. Inhale, neutral, hold the breath. Pull up and in on Mula Bandha. Hold the navel to your spine. Feel tall in the vertebrae. Tip the tongue to the upper palate right behind the teeth. Inhale a little more. Exhale. We're going to place our left hand on our belly button, our right hand on our heart. We're just going to begin on my cue, inhaling deep, deep through the nose. Exhaling out through the nose. Inhaling in. Exhale. We'll be here for about a minute. So just starting to get the deepest breaths that you have all day in, the longest breaths you have all day out. Feeling the rising and the falling of the belly and the chest. Just starting to feel those inhales get all the way down into the belly and also circulating in the lungs. Inhale in. Exhale. Take a moment, let the hands float down to the knees. Set your intention. What would you like to bring more energy into in your daily life? What could your daily life benefit from an elevated perspective through gaining more energy through the practice? Maybe where have we sunken into habitual patterns, habitual reactions? Just feeling states and thoughts that don't feel good. If they don't feel good, that's our signpost to redirect them. And we need energy to do that, that's why we practice. On the next inhale, we're going to take all the four fingers to the palm, the thumbs flex back, 60-degree angle, chest slightly lifted, chin slightly in, breath of fire for ego eradicator. So again, breath of fire, just a nice sniff in and out through the nose. Just a nice sniff. And if you feel dizzy, if you feel like a, kind of a tingly sensation in your head, that's good. That just means energy is rising, your vibration is heightening. But if you actually feel dizzy, like you're about to fall over, it's because your inhale and your exhales need to be the same length. So just little sniffs, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel the belly pumping with the inhale and exhale. Sink into this. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Start to pull energy into the system through these antennas. The thumb stays flexed back. And keep the eyes staring at the tip of the nose. Not only are we cleaning the system, but we're pulling more energy into the system and we're burning karma. So when we're burning our karma, we're literally heating up the system so that the thought forms and the feeling places that have been lodged or stagnant or even blocked in our physical form, when we do breath of fire, it brings all these things to the surface so that we have the opportunity to release them, to create space within our being for things that actually feel good, for things that are aligned with us. Last 90 seconds here. Stay with me for 90 seconds. Equal inhale, exhale through the nose. Feel that belly. Feel yourself getting lighter. Feel yourself getting brighter. Eyes at the tip of the nose. Last 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Stay with me, make the posture perfect. Eyes at the tip of the nose, feel the belly, the solar energy, pumping energy through the system. Keep the elbows straight, last 20 seconds. Inhale the thumb tips together. Stretch the four fingers up tall. Seal Mulabandha. Hold the navel in. Stretch up. Hold the posture. Exhale. Inhale. Really seal your roots. Seal it. Move the energy up. Hold the posture, exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Let the hands slowly go down. And just take a moment with the eyes closed to feel what focus, increased oxygen feels like in the system. Breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Allowing the whole body to relax to receive the upgrade. Another 45 seconds before we move into the next posture. Use the space in between each posture to really receive the benefit of the breath. So we do a heavy action and then we do a heavy receiving by being still. On our next inhale, we're going to take the thumb and we're going to lock down the pinky finger. So we're going to take the ego, the thumb, and lock down our communication. Just like that, exactly. We're going to bend the elbows and the hands are right here. And all we're going to do is you're just going to twist the wrist back towards you and then back forward. So this is our posture, this is our mudra. And we're going to begin the breath of fire here. The idea is to start twisting your wrists as quick as you can forward and as quick as you can back here with the breath of fire. So we're just strongly twisting those wrists inward so that the palms face back towards the shoulders, and then twist them back so that the palm faces forward. Really make this a deliberate action, a deliberate, strong action, and feel your navel pumping as you're vigorously breathing through breath of fire. So if you can actually see my navel, I'm going to show you. If you can see my navel and see it in the screen, you see that when I exhale, I pull my navel hard into my spine. And then whenever I inhale, my navel just passively fills back up. So I'll show you. That's really going to circulate energy and really create some power in your solar plexus. So every time you exhale, pull the navel back towards your spine. And when you inhale, do nothing and just let the belly naturally fill up. So you get this pumping motion. The yogi said that this exercise will help you look beautiful, be youthful, and conquer psychosis. So those are all pretty good things. We can conquer our psychosis and we can always look beautiful and remain youthful. So sink into this for the last minute here. Breath of fire, keeping those wrists on a swivel, pumping that belly. Feel that belly moving in and out. "20 seconds here. Inhale, hold the breath. Move the wrist back and forth as quick as you can. Hold Mula Bandha like you're holding a number 1 or number 2 and squeeze energy through the whole body. Keep the breath held. Move the wrist. Exhale, hold the posture. Inhale. Twist the wrists quickly, quickly, quickly. Hold Mula Bandha, seal the glute. Cannon fire through the mouth. Inhale, nose. Seal Mula Bandha, twist the wrist, tip of tongue to the upper palate. Inhale a little more. Cannon fire. Let the hands relax down. Take a moment here. Again, being here on the mat and practicing through the technology of Kundalini, it allows us to prepare and to integrate and embody this frequency so we can do it when we're off the mat in our daily lives. That's why we're practicing here. And so you can use this when we do this heavy breath, this heavy action, and when we take this space to do nothing. That's what allows the body to receive the benefit of the action. And so when we understand that concept, we can take that into our everyday life, knowing that we can go, 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 and do, but there has to be a time of space to receive the benefit of what we put into action. On our next inhale, we're going to take our thumb and place it at the mound of Mercury, which is right beneath the pinky. That's your communication finger, and close the fists around it. We're going to bend the elbows, and they're going to be right here in front of the heart center. This is position number 1. And so from here, we're going to inhale, and you're going to bring the arms back so that you try to get your shoulder blades. You want to feel that your shoulder blades almost touch with the inhale. And you can feel it. It opens up your rib cage. It opens up your lungs. When you exhale, back just through the nose, back to original position. So we'll be here for a couple minutes. So inhaling. Just start out nice and slow. Inhaling, trying to get the shoulder blades to touch. Exhaling back to original position. And then once we get to the last minute or so, I'll give us the opportunity to pick up the pace. Inhaling in through the nose as you go back. Exhaling through the nose as you come forward. Feeling this open up the heart, open up the lungs with every single inhale. And you can kind of squeeze on your thumb with the fingers. That's just going to activate more. The yogis say use this exercise to pull open the rib cage, using a heavy breath to open up the lower lungs. So trying to get a deeper breath down into those lower lungs that maybe you don't typically hit through your daily inhale and exhale. Getting a deeper breath into those lungs. If you're doing this properly, you're going to start feeling this sensation in the back of the, kind of the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders. You should be feeling that activation right between those shoulder blades. Really deep inhales through the nose. Getting that oxygen into those lower lungs. Last 60 seconds, let's pick it up a little bit more for the 30 seconds, and then the last 30 will really go in. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. The arms are coming right in front of you. So they're not moving up, they're moving right back in front of you, parallel to the ground. Exactly. Now for these last 30 seconds, either remain at this pace or take it even faster. Go at your own rhythm though, whatever feels good to you, own rhythm. Ten seconds. Inhale, pull the shoulder blades together. Homo Bandha. Squeeze the navel in, tight, tight, tight. Hold the posture cannon fire. Inhale, bring them back. Pull your navel point towards your ribs. Squeeze the body. Homo Bandha. Cannon fire. Last time, inhale. Cannon fire. Let the hands float down. And just begin to take the body in some nice, slow circles. Breathing in and out through the lungs. The yogis, the Kundalini yogis say, by opening up the rib cage, you can recreate yourself. You can recreate your life by expanding your lung capacity. Breathing in and out through the nose. Just letting this feel really good before we move into our last posture today. Reverse the direction. And then take your neck in a couple circles. And then reverse the direction. We'll take our neck up to neutral, and we'll just take our hand and place it kind of right here on the collarbone. And then if you want to pull down with this area, and then just let your head float to the opposite. Yeah. So whatever side the hand is on, make your head the opposite way. Exactly. There you go. And you can feel that the more you pull down right there, you can feel that stretch. Take a couple deep breaths into the throat. And then switch sides. Take the other hand on the other side and let the head fall the opposite direction. Okay, beautiful job. So moving into our last posture here before we seal our practice with a little silence and meditation. But we're going to take the hands up, and the palms are just open, and you're just going to slowly start elongating to the left, coming back to center, and elongating to the right. And when you find this rhythm of just leaning back and forth here, you're going to add the breath of fire with it. So the movement's just really nice and slow. And we're going to be really nice and slow for these first 2 minutes, and then the last 60 seconds, we're going to try to move the body quickly. So just you're stretching up, but don't go any further. If the hip starts to rise off the ground, you've gone too far. You're out of your range of motion, and you're doing more damage than you are healing. So always just make sure that you're in your range of motion and in your mobility. So keep the hips rooted and grounded. And then just meet yourself at the edge right where before your hip moves up. With the breath of fire. We'll do 1 more minute of this nice slow rhythm. Thirty more seconds before we pick up the pace. Our last posture of class. Now, if you want to, you can remain in this pace. This pace is amazing too, just keeping that breath of fire going. If you'd like to, for the last less than 60 seconds, just start to pick up this movement from the left to right with the breath of fire. Less than 30 seconds. Inhale, hold the breath, hands up. With the breath hold, lean left, come center, lean right. Still Mulabandha, keep the breath held. Come to center, cannon fire. Inhale. Seal Mulabandha, seal your lock. Hold the navel in, move left to right. Center, cannon fire. Inhale. Move left to right, seal Mulabandha, tip the tongue to the upper palate of the mouth. In cannon fire. Let the hands float down. Close the eyes down. Take this last couple minutes to just be still. If you felt any tension come up in the body or the mind, bring your awareness to these areas and just see if you can soften them a little bit by taking a deep breath into the area. And if you find your mind wandering, so what's next? Just bring your awareness back to your inhale and your exhale through the nose. And as we still practice in meditation, just feel yourself receiving exactly what you want. And that's 40 seconds of practice. Be still. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Begin to take a deeper breath down into the belly. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Fluttering off the lips. Inhaling in as you bring the hands to heart center. Open the mouth up, let out a sigh. Inhaling in to still practice one long Satnam. Nam.